Hey guys, welcome back. Terry2 here today with a new video. Today with some Ghost of Tsushima content. Us Ghost fans are eating good. They just dropped the new Iki expansion of the Iki Island. I believe it's Iki. I hope it's Iki Island. But that is the new expansion for Tsushima, and with it comes some new exploration events you can do. One of which is the Archery Challenge. Now I've just started the expansion. It just dropped today. But I thought I would get this video out to help some of you guys because I can already see that the Archery Challenge is going to give people some trouble. Now, if you're just coming to attempt it, this is me trying my very first one, and I'm not going to draw this out or anything. I'm going to tell you guys exactly how you can ace these challenges, 3-star on every single one, you know, the best that you can do. But first off, this is me trying it normally. I'm wearing the Clan Sakai armor. I'm just in my normal sort of build that I'm, usually running around in, and you'll see it does not go well. And after one attempt, I thought, this has to be impossible. Am I missing something? How can you possibly do this in under 7 seconds? Like, even without missing, I feel like it would take longer than 7 seconds, you would think. But that's when I started to think a little bit, and a few things came together, being a Ghost Master as I am, as you know. Now, first off, you have to use concentration, which I completely forgot was even a thing, because I haven't played this since I beat the game quite a while back. But concentration is while you're aiming, you click in the right stick, and this slows time. Now this will slow time, including the timer for the challenge. So with that in mind, the charm you get for doing these challenges is actually a new charm, and it levels up depending on how many of the challenges you complete and what rating you get. So meaning if I did every challenge and all I got was bronze, it would still be a third of the way to max. And then if I got gold on all these new archery challenges, I would have a maxed out charm. Now with that in mind, I started to think that obviously my gear needs to be changed. So we jump to the gear screen here, and I throw on as many charms as I can that are going to help me out. Now this means you're going to have to take off whatever charms you normally run. What I do is I take a picture of my charms screen, like with my phone, and then I switch them all up, do the challenge, and I switch them back to what they were before. This charm is extremely important. The only ones I actually changed were 2 of these, Charms of Efficiency, and then the new Charm of Concentration that you get from doing these challenges. So I had 2 of these charms. That would mean that there are 2 at least in the entire base game, so I would say definitely get these before you give this a try if you want to help yourself as much as you can and equip both of those. Now, more important than the charms is that you're going to need the Tadayori's armor equipped, and preferably have it at least upgraded to where you have the first 2 perks. The headshots perk, the third one, is not required. Now, if you don't have Tadayori's armor, it's received during the mythic tale, The Legend of Tadayori. So you'll want to do that mythic tale, which you can find in your sort of missions screen, before you attempt these. Now, I believe Iki Island you can go to without having to have beaten the full game, but I would recommend that you come here after finishing the full game. Use it as a DLC expansion like it's meant to be, because it is a lot more difficult as far as I know. Now, you should get the Tadayori armor. You only have to upgrade it to the second perk, as I said, and if you want to see the armor in action, I have a video about that as well, about an insane bow build that you can do with charms and this armor. Now back to this video though, you'll want to have these charms equipped, as many as you can, to increase your concentration and your knocking speed. Now if you don't have these charms, you'll have to go do other things in the game to try and find them. I can't exactly tell you, exactly where they all are. But as you play, you're going to gain charms, and assuming that you're doing this island after the main game, you shouldn't have any problem there. And again, they're not 100% necessary, and if you don't have these charms, I will give you another way to do this when I've finished the main way. But you're going to want the charms and the armor equipped, and you're going to want to use your concentration at sort of an optimal time. So as you can see, I did a few more runs and was still not able to quite squeak out 7 seconds. I got a 7.1, believe it or not. And then I started testing on these first 2 or 3 closest targets. You can sort of do like a half draw and aim a little higher. Now this is gonna shave you off just, fractions of a second, maybe a quarter, maybe a half a second, but that is enough to make a difference. So if you have close enough targets on any of these challenges, you can sort of aim a little high and just half press. And if you want to just practice the front targets, you can at any time in the challenge hit circle to exit and then just re-go back in the challenge and try again. I would do that if you do any missing as well. once you're more practiced with it. But you can practice as many times as you want. There's no penalties or enemies around or anything like that. But you want to basically hit as many close grouped targets as you can, and then activate your concentration when you move these longer sort of swings or shifts to higher targets, and manage to make it in under 7 seconds, which then increases my charm. I get the gold upgrade as high as I can, completing the challenge. A longer way to do this, and a simpler way if you're having trouble with the actual hitting these shots that fast, because it is difficult. It took me quite a few tries wearing optimal gear. This is the way you would want to do it if you want to have, the least amount of backtracking and attempts. But a way that you can do it is, since each archery challenge increases this charm's strength, you could go to each archery challenge, get bronze or silver, whatever you can, and this will increase your charm, which then gives you a longer concentration time. So say you did half the challenges and you got silver on all of them. You now have an extra full second or two of concentration time, and then you can go back over those challenges and get the gold now, since you have even more concentration. That gives you even more, etc. So as you do these archery challenges, they should become easier as you go. You're almost becoming a better archer as you go, as this charm gets stronger. Now, you don't have to blast through all these challenges, but it might be a little less annoying having to switch your whole gear and charms every single time you find a new one, if you just kind of wait and sweep through all of them. But again, that's completely up to you how you want to do it. I was able to do this one first try gold, which I would assume means you can do any of them first shot gold as long as you put on the optimal stuff. And like I said, if you can't, just go through them once, go through them again, and that charm will help you out as you go. That's about it, guys. I hope this does help you. I hope you're enjoying the Iki Island expansion. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so happy to get back into Tsushima again. Keep an eye out for more videos of Tsushima to come. I love this game so much, and I really hope I could help you guys out. If I did, leave a like. Let me know down below if there's anything else you'd like me to cover. And that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more content from me. It's not just Tsushima, but there's going to be some of that coming down the line. Also, I have a Discord. Feel free to check that out. Thanks so much.